It's 1914, and Europe is about to erupt into the most devastating conflict the world had ever seen. While the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand lit the match, the powder keg of alliances, imperialism, and nationalism had been building for decades. At first, America watched from across the Atlantic, choosing to stay neutral. After all, President Woodrow Wilson had won re-election with the slogan, "He kept us out of war." But here's where things get interesting. Despite our neutrality, we were already deeply involved, supplying weapons and loans to Allied powers, particularly Britain and France. The real turning point? Germany's unrestricted submarine warfare. Imagine being on a passenger ship, thinking you're safe, when suddenly German U-boats start sinking civilian vessels without warning. The sinking of the Lusitania in 1915, with 128 American lives lost, began shifting public opinion. But what really pushed us over the edge was the infamous Zimmermann Telegram in 1917, Germany's secret proposal to Mexico, suggesting they join the war against the U.S. in exchange for recovering territories they'd lost. Talk about a diplomatic bombshell! On April 6, 1917, America finally declared war. But here's the thing, our military wasn't ready. We had just 128,000 troops and outdated equipment. What followed was one of the most remarkable military transformations in history. Within a year and a half, we mobilized over 4.7 million soldiers, built a massive navy, and developed our first real air force. American forces arrived in Europe like a thunderbolt. The fresh troops turned the tide in crucial battles like Cantigny, Belleau Wood, and the Meuse-Argonne offensive. By November 1918, with American industrial might and military power in full swing, Germany finally surrendered. But the war's impact on America's military didn't end there. For the first time, we emerged as a global military superpower. The experience revolutionized our armed forces. We developed new tactics, embraced modern technology like tanks and aircraft, and created a professional officer corps that would prove crucial in World War II. Perhaps most significantly, World War I transformed how America saw its role in the world. We could no longer hide behind our oceans, pretending what happened in Europe didn't affect us. The war proved that American military power could be decisive in global conflicts, setting the stage for our role as a world superpower in the century to come. Today, when you see America's mighty military presence across the globe, remember, it all started with those crucial years between 1914 and 1918, when a reluctant nation was forced to step onto the world stage and never looked back.